Hi gentlemen, this is page number 150. In this diagram we can see a typical feed water level control system using a cue ball valve to control boiler feed water flow to boiler drum. This diagram we can see one single solid line. It is a feed water level control feed water line. It is from the right side to the boiler drum via boiler feed water valve. This is the boiler feed water valve. It is controlled by flow transmitter, level transmitter and pressure transmitter feedback. And we can see the motorized valve. It is controlled by level switch maybe. That is the logic. So this is the diagram. First question: what added benefits did the finished plant obtain from the cue ball valve? Answer: because of the smallest controllable pressure drop over the valve at normal and maximum flow rates, the pump power consumption could be minimized due to very high throughput capacity of cue ball valve. 2. The cue ball valve construction offered a cost-effective solution, reducing both initial and plant operating costs through diminished maintenance, improved operating reliability, and extended service life. Next question: what is a safety valve? Answer: it is a device that lets out the excess steam when the steam pressure in the boiler, steam header, or pipeline exceeds the working pressure. Question: how does a safety valve work? Answer: it works automatically. When the steam pressure exceeds the working pressure, it automatically vents some steam from the system with the effect that the system pressure returns to the normal working limit. Question: in general, how many types of safety valves used in practice? Four types: spring loaded safety valve, lever safety valve, dead weight safety valve, high steam and low water safety valve. What is a Ramsbottom safety valve? It is a spring-loaded safety valve. How does it work? Answer: the valve is loaded with a helical spring that pulls two valves to press upon the respective valve seats. It is compressive strength of the spring that holds the valves tightly upon the valve seats. When the steam pressure exceeds the normal working limit, the force of the steam acting the valves on the valve seats exceeds the compressive force of the spring. The valves get lifted from their seats and release the excess steam till the pressure falls below the pressure limit, after which the valve again rests on the seats. Question: what is the limitation of Ramsbottom safety valve? The spring may get stuck up. It is very dangerous. In this diagram we can see the Ramsbottom safety valve. We can see the helical spring and lever which connected to the valve seats and valve. Next question: what is a dead weight safety valve? Answer: it is a safety valve that uses a weight sufficiently heavy to keep the valve on its seat below the allowable pressure limit. Question: how does it operate? Answer: the weight exerted upon the valve is enough to pressure it tightly upon the valve seat against the normal steam pressure. When the steam pressure exceeds the normal limit, it lifts the valve up together with its weight, allowing excess steam to escape, bringing the pressure down to its normal value. In this diagram we can see the dead weight safety valve. We can see the weights and valve seat and cover. The weights is keep valve shut, and the steam is we can see from the bottom to top. The next question: can you prescribe the type of safety valve for high pressure boilers? Answer: no. This type of safety valve we cannot prescribe. Question: why? Answer: large amount of weights will be required to balance the steam pressure. Question: what are the common linkages between a check valve and a safety valve? Answer: both by design are self-contained and operate automatically. Question: what are the worst defects of a check valve? Sticking open, late closing, flutter and vibration. Question: what are the outcomes of late closing? Answer: water hammer and system damage. Question: what may be the result of fluttering and vibration? Answer: premature valve failure. Question: what is the primary mission of a pop safety valve installed on a steam header? Answer: its mission is to remain tightly shut off at all steam pressure below a selected preset value, and at precisely that pressure to open wide instantly and to vent rated flows of steam until the header pressure drops a few percentage below the set pressure. Question: what are the two important types of safety relief valves? Answer: SRVs are two main types. A. Spring loaded safety relief valves. 2. Pilot operated safety relief valves. Spring loaded, pilot operated. Question: what are the benefits of pilot operated safety valve compared to the spring loaded safety valve? Answer: these are the benefits of pilot operated. 1. On off opening, no chatter and erosion of seating surfaces. Leak tightness is maintained right up to the exact set pressure. The maximum working pressure can be raised up to 98% of set pressure. The set pressure is not API RP 5 to 6 limited even with large orifice area. There is no pressure limit even when orifices are large. Perfect operating irrespective of the type of fluid, steam, gas, vapor or liquid. Fifth point again, there is no pressure limit even when orifices are large. Sixth, perfect operating irrespective of the type of fluid, steam, gas, vapor or liquid. Comparatively suitable for two-phase flow. Variable back pressures acceptable up to 95% of set pressure. High number of opening at right set pressure without losing back tightness. Adjustable and small blowdown. Can be mounted in any position. Dimension and weights are much reduced. Can be operated by remote control with a solenoid valve. Control of operation by another parameter, time, pressure, gradient, etc. while maintaining the valve safety function. Control the operation while in service by performing a field test set pressure without losing a SRV's initial protection function. Variation of the set pressure as a function of plant operational stages. Source: pilot operated safety valves. Product: Bulletin of Sebim Group, France. So the next question. It is said a safety valve is not just another valve. What is the significance of this message? Answer: safety valves must come up with 100% repeatability as well as reliability. This is because it is impossible to predict when overpressure will set in, and therefore safety valves must remain operable at all times, because in time of emergency a valve jamming may be disastrous. Question: safety valves are the part and parcel of a boiler system. They must be capable and available to perform their duties all the times. How is their importance realized in a steam generator plant? Answer: safety valve is bodyguard to any pressurized system. This overpressure protection equipment is critical and safeguarding lives and property. In a boiler system, PRV is installed on various parts of the system accomplished by the task. Accomplish the task. 2. Over and above its critical safety function, a PRV must perform properly within the pressure limits that let it open and reset it while maintaining seat integrity to so that no leakage occurs. These operating characteristics are imperative in keeping the valve workable and boiler in service even after an overpressurization event. Question: safety valves are the most critical equipment to any pressurized system. Therefore, special measure must be adopted in the design and manufacture of a safety valve. What is a standard basic procedure? Answer: pressure relief valves are designed and fabricated in accordance to internationally acclaimed standards that provide the specific construction guidelines dictating product features and support service in order to get specified performance. Thank you.